Hello, it's Greg Allison Green Grades coming to you on the morning of the 4th of March, 23. Time on deck is 020400 hours Central Standard Time. My friends, yeah, it hit the fan for me today, and many of you saw my video early, and I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. So many of you poured out your sympathy and your support from me. So many of you came in and gave me super chats and thanks and sent me donations and a worm site for the PayPal on my donate button. And I tell you what, I was really depressed. I was seriously depressed today when I saw what happened in my greenhouse after all the work we just put into it. I mean, it was just looking, and then poof. Life happens. Disasters happen. Weather happens, and it hits indiscriminately all over the place, and we're all subject to have to deal with these things. You never know when tragedy is going to strike, and sometimes it comes and hits you a couple, 2, 3 times in a row. So yeah, I've had some other misfortune this week, as some of you are aware of, and so it was already a trying week for me. I was already searching my soul to figure out how I was going to make it and what I was going to do, because I've got life changes in front of me here, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it forward. But I'm going to tell you something. It really meant a lot to me to see such an outpouring of love and concern from so many of you. So many of you stepped up and did so much that I am greatly appreciative of it. And I'm seeing some of you in the chat room now: Oak Tree, JAR, Al Curad, Zen, man, you're always here for me. Zen, appreciate it. Zen Jimin, Alpha Omega, JoJo, how you go? And New Days is here. And Andy sings. What are you singing, Andy? Much love and protection, happiness on your way. Greg, all here. Well, thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, I got to figure out how to rebuild and what to do. And I got a lot of challenges in front of me here to just figure out how to ferret my way through what's coming, guys. Farm tech is unusual strong greenhouse structures. I don't know how you look at that. So actually, if everybody can find it, probably don't really need a GoFundMe page, because I already got a link on the internet where y'all can. Maybe I just need to show it. I'll show that in a minute. In fact, I need to make sure I got that page pulled up here. If I've closed all that out, let me look on my internet stuff here. Hang on, guys. I'll do it this way. It's not pulled up. I got it closed. No, there it is. Pull that over here, and I'll go back one. All right, I'll show y'all some stuff here in a minute. So we love you. You have given so much to all of us. We have come together to help. Well, thank you there, New Days. Michael Fike, a lot of people lose everything. That's true in a matter of minutes. And, that's part of my message. It's part of the reason to prep, guys. Angels and aliens. How you doing, angels and aliens? Much love, yeah. Australia. Oh, very good. Thank you, Andy Sings. Got somebody here from Angela Bloom. Angela's been very helpful tonight. Oh, my gosh. Angela, she put in a ginormous order for worms. Angela, you said that, if I got that right. Oops. You want two of those pounds, am I right? Holy smoke. Let me see if I got my messages in here right. Yeah. All right, very good. So I've had a lot of support from a lot of you, and that really helps. It really helps. I appreciate it, guys. Let's see. Really, yeah. It's been a tough day for me. It's been tough it's been a bad week for me, overall. Like I said, I was telling you earlier, I had life changes. I didn't want to go into it yet. I really should have waited till it's not been announced to everybody at work yet. So let's see, because it's going to affect other people down the road too. I had a GoFundMe for my coming medical bills. Not one bit of help. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and share a couple things with you guys. And some of you guys have found this stuff. Let me see if I find my I get so many buttons open here, I get confused. All right, so I am going to go here and hit the share screen, and we're going to look at some stuff here. Here we go, guys. This is greengregs.com. Greengregs.com. I don't think he typed www in there at all. In fact, it probably won't even work to type that. Greengregs.com. Now, this site's got a lot to offer, and it's got these tabs up here that, like, if you click on this, it's got tons of videos about worms. It's just videos on worms, and it starts out the first thing you need to know for raising worms. Iron Woman, yeah, that's happening. I'm losing my work, guys. I'm losing my income, and so I'm kind of in a real tight. I got I got to figure out what to do. So this week I discovered that, and then my greenhouse blows up on me just after I got it fixed. I just spent so much money on it. Didn't even really get it in production. We planted some tomato starts in it. That's all we had done, and boom, it's been tough, guys. It's been really tough. There you go. So thank you, New Days. Yeah, she's showing the buttons there. That's the donate button. And Giovanni, Roberta, you can do it, Greg. Yeah, I'm working on it, guys. It gave me a lot of strength and confidence earlier. I got so much support from you guys. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm not talking when I use a boom boom voice. Oh, I got this thing open twice too. How come I got it open twice? Interesting. So, but you can look at gardening videos here, wild edibles and medicinal videos here. This is testimony from people that bought worms from me, and how to raise worms. This is just tech stuff, but the real one to go to for worms is this videos, permaculture and worm videos. And it's got stuff here on microgreens, and then we got bioworms. I want to see something here. I think this goes okay. greengregs.com/bioworms. That's what it's supposed to do. Sometimes it goes to a different site. Alpha Omega Spy just put in a worm order. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yes, so some of y'all did that. I must appreciate it. That really helps. So let's see here. Give me a second, guys. Wow. Okay, that's good. Are you like Tyler Clinton? I said just got one like a minute ago. Nice, nice. All right. So when the Powerball, your troubles are over. Well, thank you very much. All right. So guys, yeah, if you click on this page about the buy worms page, and again, let's take you back. You go to my main web page, you can hit click worms. Well, so it says click buy worms below. That's weird. This button will take you to the buy worms page, and this will take you to the buy worms page. Either way. Then you get on the buy worms page, and it's got the worms. It's got me in there. There's where you can go to PayPal to order worms. But this last button's a donate button. So if you want to donate to me, it's like a GoFundMe. I mean, anything you want to donate for, you can leave a message in when you when you click this button, and New Days just put the link into it. So that helps out, guys. If you're local and you want to pick up worms from me, you save a little bit of money. You pick them up here. Plus, you get to see me. But that's the cool thing. So you can come in here and buy worms, or you can scroll down here and visit worms, or you can donate. So that's really my equivalent of a GoFundMe page. It's just set up for people that support the cause overall. Hey, Greg, hope you're well. Well, thank you, Mama Brew. It's been a tough time. Rand Hex, heck of a good offer. What? Oh, Ryan, what did Ryan offer here? We got some Ryan in here. Scroll up. There's Ryan Nisbet. Greg, sorry for the loss, brother. I work with a large industrial engineering consultant and can likely help you in the day job thing. Oh, okay. Fully remote is optional. Oh, yeah, I definitely could do fully remote. Industrial engineer. Well, I'm a systems engineer, a safety engineer, and a electrical engineer. But mostly the last several years, I've been working avionics system safety. So got different skill sets. Yeah, you're right, Iron Woman. It's just tough. I don't know if the insurance is going to cover this, because I'm hearing from a lot of people that they won't cover a hoop house. I had a hoop house. So Bluefin, I would buy worms off you if I could. Lived in America. Yeah, if you're not in the United States, I can't ship them to you, unfortunately. But you always hit the donate button if you're so inclined. But I'm not demanding that of anybody. I've had several people ask and suggest I start a GoFundMe site, and like, well, I could, but I've already got this. So is there any real? Yeah, thank you, New Days. Is there any real reason to? Okay, well, I won't just focus on me here, guys. I do want to do one thing though. Is this the video? Yeah. Let's go here a minute. I missed this guy right here when he gave me a super chat today. I totally missed it because I was talking and looking at this stuff, and I scrolled off the screen before I saw it. So Beast Mode gave us awesome super chat, and I just want to do a shout out for him. He's not in the room now. I may have to repeat that. The pipeline didn't blow itself. Have worms in your poop. Oh no. Oh my gosh. So yeah. I saw that laying on the floor and I thought that was a snake skin at first, and I picked it up and I realized this is a cloth that's on the back of duct tape. That's the same as your gauze cloth or cheesecloth. I used to work at a plant called Kendall Mills, cotton mill in Albertville. We used to make that stuff. So I worked there a couple of different times before I went in the Army and right after I got out of the Army for about a year. Greg, I just joined. What did I miss? You have had some storm issues. Yeah, my greenhouse got blew up, Paul. My greenhouse. Yeah, I'm standing in the greenhouse right there. This is from earlier day. Yeah, just look at this, guys. There it is. Nice commercial. So anyway, just giving you an idea, my greenhouse got blown up today by weather. So let's kind of look and see what's happening across the country. We've got power outages across the country right now. Yeah, you thought it looked like a snake skin too. Yeah, that's what I thought at first. You tend to find a lot of snake skins out in the country, but it was that backing cloth from duct tape. Iron Woman 7, I will be off 2 to 4 months, no income. Oh Lord. Yeah, everybody might want to help Iron Woman out here. It's not like she's going through it. She's having a tough time. So anyway, let's see. Anyway, so this is, everybody pray for Iron Woman. So Paul, oh man, the winds were rough. Yeah, it destroyed my greenhouse. I just spent a bunch of money on it, got it fixed up, and thought I had all the struts repaired. Everything was straight, cinched down, looking good. And holy smoke, boom. But I got a story on that. Here's the interesting thing. I thought it was straight line wind, but Ann, who you might have saw in her video when I was walking up the greenhouse, she pointed out something to me. She said the file cabinet drawers in the greenhouse were all locked shut. They were pulled open. Straight line wind don't pull drawers open. It might have been there was like a tornado just overhead. I don't think it touched down, but it might have been just overhead. I've had some people say, well, Greg, you need to put in a berm or something to protect your greenhouse from wind. I got a natural berm all around my greenhouse. I got 100-foot tall trees all around. That's one reason I didn't think this was going to happen to me, is that I had all these trees around. My greenhouse is in like a hole. So it's not like it's wide out in the open, but it survived 4 years. And I've seen it survive stronger straight line winds, but I did thought I heard a truck or something. That might have been a tornado. It wasn't as loud as a train, I didn't hear the train sound, but it sounded like a truck driving by. And that's what I thought it was. I didn't even dawn on me till later. It might have been one up in the sky. I don't know. I'm not going to say it was, but there was reports of tornadoes just over in Jackson County, and one apparently hit Section, Alabama. Sound like a supercell. I don't know, New Days. I don't know. Yeah, we might have had some twisty winds though. Anyway, look at this. Kentucky, Tennessee, and Michigan got some severe power outages. There are over 100,000 in each one of these states. You can see in Tennessee, 166,000 without power, 442,000 in Kentucky. Wow, let's say over 350,000, almost 351,000 in Michigan. Alabama, where I'm at, we got 47,000 without power. Now you got to remember, I'm right up here, almost to Tennessee. I'm right about the tip of my finger right there. The scale of the state, about the tip of my finger. I'm just right up here. Maybe I got to push a little further. I'm right on the Tennessee border. So I imagine we probably got a little bit more people here in North Alabama, right next to Tennessee, because they're probably part of whatever happened here. I'm guessing. I don't know for a fact. But, only 10,400 out in Georgia. North Carolina's got 16,000. New York has got almost 14,000. California, 26,000. West by golly, Virginia is almost 64,000. Ohio, which had all the other issues going on, bless people in Ohio, 91,000. That's pretty significant. That's very close to being red. And 59,000 in Pennsylvania. Yeah, Ohio is really close to going red there. Not a supercell, but a microburst. Yeah. A microburst like a downdraft. I don't know. But whatever it was, it must have pulled a vacuum because it opened those drawers. How would it have done that? I don't know. So it may have pulled the vacuum. All right, guys. So let's see here. Here's an article talking about 1 million plus people without power. Oh, it's scrolling too fast. At least 3 people no longer with us because of some of this weather, the way it hit. So, yeah. Yeah, lots of severe weather across the South today. Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi, according to this. Kentucky, Tennessee. Tree smashed down. Yep. It's supposed to be local news, but this ain't local. Lottie. Yeah, all right, they got photos of storm damage. Should have sent them my photos. I think mine are more stark than some of what I saw in there earlier. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, here's what I want to show you. 2 EF1 tornadoes confirmed in Jackson County. That's the county immediately to our east. You know, stuff's done moved off, almost offshore. It's like New Jersey is the center of this right now. Look here, New Jersey. New days, you got some friends up there. You might want to call them, see how they're doing. All right, eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Let me rephrase that. It's like Philadelphia. It's getting a pounding. Atlantic City, Philadelphia. Getting a pound. Look at this wind off on them right in here. Got a lot of snow up here in New Hampshire and Vermont, New York, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts. I know Maine's got a lot of snow. I don't need any more. They're 12 degrees. 7 degrees right there in Fredericton. Wow, 7 degrees. I've been running around today in a short sleeve. I mean, no part of the day, no shirt on at all. Come back up here and see what kind of temperatures we got. Well, nothing as cold as Maine right now. All right, we're up toward Canada. Well, I believe Maine gets the award for being the coldest state in the lower 48 for the night. Holbrook 28, Delta, I don't say Delta Junction. Show Low 21. Snowflake 21. No, Delta Junction's not down there. Delta Junction's up here. And Delta Junction is -4. -22 over here, -15 at Tanana. Yukon is -6. Fairbanks -8. Barrow -20 over here. This is probably the Dead Horse is -35. Dead Horse and Nuquist, I don't know how to pronounce that right. Got a little snow right there. Look at Point Hope. So I do believe Dead Horse, Alaska is the coldest place in the United States at the moment. The next coldest state is Maine. Now, Alberta is colder than Maine. You got 3 degrees in the high level up here. So you got some colder temperatures. Not Edmonton. Edmonton's 12. I wonder if guys is from Maine. So we got, looks like the worst winds are moving offshore, except right here. Look at New Zealand has 2 storms. Okay, let's go there. Oh, we had somebody from Australia here too, didn't we? All right, what do y'all want to look at? What countries? Where do y'all want to go? Oh man, look at that. There's 2 storms right there. It's like another one right here and a storm here. But those are like hurricanes or typhoons. That's a pretty strong storm there. Right here too, though. There's circulation right here, here, here. All right. Y'all are coming out of your summer, heading toward fall, right? Maine won the low temperature honor the last few days. I don't doubt that. 2 hours to the east of you. Okay. Got it, Ryan. Where is the 2-foot snow you were talking about? Where's the 2-foot snow? I'll show you in a minute. I don't know if there's a snow cover function in this thing. Anybody in the room got an objection about me telling them? Anybody in the room, there's somebody who might have an objection. All right, 84 up here, 79, of course, getting close to equal. Whoa, 104 here in Warburton. I don't know if I said that right. Well, summer down here. Summer's about gone. We're about to move into fall. Just got hit by Cat 3. Oh, Bluefin, where you at? So these are Category 5 cyclone above New Zealand, but not hit us. But then you say we got hit by Cat 3. When was that? Do a refresh here, make sure this is still the latest and greatest. Yeah. These are strong storms, especially this one right here, looks like. Well, let's hope they don't come to New Zealand. Maybe they'll go somewhere else. Nope, that means no objection, I take it. If I'm wrong, say wrong. Yeah. We'll go to England. Do-do, do-do, do-do. $25, $23, $21 Inverness. London's 25. Okay, they're kind of chilly over there. France, 39 in Paris, 34 in Clermont Ferrand. How do you say that? Oh, there's 19 up here. Germany got a couple of cool places. Kaliningrad, 30. Check out. Oh, yeah, this is all mud. I'm telling you, it's going to have a hard time rolling. Ain't nothing freezing here. That's borderline freezing, but it won't be in the ground. I heard there was an explosion up here by the Kerch Strait again. Somebody's trying to finish that bridge off. I don't know. Anybody heard about that? Cyclone Gabriel. No objections. Okay. Loud and clear. All right. Those of you here with me tonight is going to get the great reveal part. She's real cold right in here. Ugh, not so bad today. Alaska's colder. Yeah. No, that's pretty cold. Minus 31. I believe Dead Horse had it beat though. All right, we're scrolling this away. All right. Oh, -1 right here. 14, -2. How come that'd be 14 and that 12? Oh, they're all mixed up, jumbled up temperatures. Oh, did it snow just move? Let me refresh this. No, I don't know what's going on. 2 foot of snow. Rain, new snow. I get snow accumulation. So what's on the ground? Well, rain accumulation. We got on 7 snow. I wonder if it's going to throw it off. What's it going to do? Watch this rain. Turn off. All right. Didn't give me what I wanted. Let's go back to new snow. All right. I'm looking to go into state. About what did I miss, Greg? Well, I'm just talked about the greenhouse. I was giving an update, and I was thanking some people for giving money, and I'll go a little bit more of that too. There's some more people to thank. I was about to tell you where I'm maybe heading. Kirsch Bridge area, I should specify. Area, yeah. All right, what about Lee's channel, Giovanna? He said it's on the Kirsch Bridge, but I never heard of what the actual damage was. So it's on the bridge itself? That I didn't know. I just heard that there was an explosion in that area. Guys, yeah, there's this. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you something from Google Earth. I'll do it in a minute. Yeah, it's getting hot in Moscow. In fact, I'll show you that in a little bit. Guys, y'all been asking. It's not a done deal, but I'm really, I got to weigh out what I'm going to do. Am I even going to be able to keep the place where I'm living in here? Can I, like, if I can keep selling worms, maybe. If I could sell half of what I was selling when I shut down 3 years ago, I'd be good. But my sales are more like 1/10 of what I was selling, except for Angela Bloom's order. She helped get me back up in the right territory. I need to be selling 40 pounds of worms a week. I was selling 70. No, about this time last year, I was selling 100 pounds of worms a week. Not last year, 2000. Yeah, in 2020. 2020, 3 years ago when I shut down, I was selling 100 pounds of worms a week. If I could, that's a bit more than I need to sell because my production level, good production level for me right now would be probably about 70 pounds. So my farm can keep up with it. So, but I'm not selling anywhere near them. So I've been selling more like 8, 9 pounds. And that's not enough for me to keep this place running. So I got to figure out how to get word out. I lost a lot of market share and I got to get it back if I'm going to keep this place running. And I may have to rent my house out or sell and liquidate and go somewhere else. Now I'm looking at even trying to get somebody to run worms for me and renting the house out and basically moving. I'm still looking. Moving is a strong option that I'm looking at right now. Very strong. I'm leaning toward it, guys. You want some worms? Okay, go to my worm website, greengrapes.com, and you can buy worms, Leslie. So I'll go back there. Yeah, just go right here. You start out on the home page here. You can click this button, or you can click right here where it says buy worms. Takes you in here. Scroll down. You can click this button, any of these buttons for whatever amount you want. Donate button. Or if you come and buy to pick up, you can bring me cash or check for these amounts for whatever you want. So that's what happens. But ding, 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 ding. Where the hell? I lost my page. Wendy. Where's Wendy at? There it is. I said I was looking to go someplace that had 2 foot of snow on the ground. All right. Right here. Hey, ex-NYC prepper, ex-New York City prepper. Do you sell microgreens and wheatgrass? I don't sell wheatgrass. I do sell microgreens. I'm not selling to the health stores. I am selling at the farmers market and direct to customers somewhat. I got to work that some more. I just got to spend time on marketing. I've been real busy between my day job and other stuff, but guys, there's some real wilderness up in here. And I'm thinking about building a trapper's cabin, out in the woods and staying in it part-time at least. And maybe even getting a dog sled team. What do y'all think about that? Let me know what you think of that idea. Y'all like that idea? Would y'all want to watch videos? Would y'all like to see videos of me building a cabin out in the woods? Those are popular videos, but it's not thematically what I usually do on this channel, although I did build a log barn out here. I built a cabin. I built a couple of cabins when I was a kid. Hey, April, how you doing? Peanuts. So what do y'all think about that? Lake Arrowhead, California got 7 feet of snow. Yeah, isn't that something? All that global warming. Why do you want to move with this 2 foot of snow? Yeah, that's why. The outdoors part of it. What weight of worms do you recommend for a similar setup to the plywood boxes I have? Well, you could put, there's 32 square feet in those boxes. If you wanted it to be totally full within 2 months, you'd put about 16 pounds in it, half that. If you want to give it another 2 months to double, you could back off, and for a total of 3 months, you could have 8 pounds in it. If you're willing to give it, longer than that, you might put 4 pounds in it. And they will every 2 to 3 months double. So you just work about how soon do you want that box totally full of worms becomes a question versus how much you want to pay for them. You can do a trade-off, how much you want to pay about versus how fast you want to fill that box up. Ozark Mountains are great for that. Hot summers, heavy snowfall, yeah. Well, summers ain't hot right here. Well, they might be a little warm, but they're not like down where I'm at here. Anyway, I got an offer up here, really nice offer. Stay and build, where I can hunt and trap and just do all kind of things. Things I haven't had time to do since I was a kid. I used to hunt a lot back when I was like 18 years old. Well, up till the point I was 18, maybe 19. When I left the farm and went in the Army and started going over the country, I kind of didn't have time for that stuff anymore. But I basically grew up in the woods, guys. I grew up on a farm and I spent lots of my time in the woods. Hey, John Long. Need help building a log for my mom and I. Okay. We love you to move. We love you from Florida. Okay, I thought you said in me storm. Well, thank you, Dana. Appreciate that. You're a mountain man. Live the mountain man life. That's it, guys. I've always had that mountain man heart. But see, when I was a kid, I actually built muzzleloading rifles. I used to run through the woods. I used to jump across a creek with all my gear. That was a tough jump. I used to do stuff like that. I built a cabin. I camped out all the time, went hiking. I was planning on, at the time, leaving. I had a wall map back in the day. I had a wall map bigger than my wall here. British Columbia, Alaska, Canada, and I had railroad line maps. I was planning to hobo my way up and live in some of this wilderness area up in here. This is what I was wanting to do, maybe even up in here. I was planning to hobo my way up and live in the wilderness in British Columbia, Canada, get as far away from everything as I could. Or Alaska. Now, for those of you that know, I got a tarp right over my desk right here. It's a dog sled team. When I was a kid, that tarp hung from the ceiling over my bed. I still got it. And it shows a dog sled team from Alaska. And Alaska was one of the places I was really keenly interested. Oh, Delta Junction's got a little colder. It's -10 there now. And I did spend time living up here, but I was too busy with my day job in the Army to get out and do what I had really wanted to do. But I've definitely lived right here, guys. This is where I live. Let me scroll in some more. Finally, train there. Oh, I went too far. Delta Junction. There you go. Fort Greely, Alaska missile area. That's right close to main post. Surprised they put the missiles so close to main post. Yeah, they got the missile batteries out here. That's the Allen Army Airfield. I used to live right in here somewhere. Oh yeah, most of the apartment's been torn down. I could show it to you from Google Earth better probably. Got a bicycle path around. Holy smoke. I used to have a gym over here. I used to jog down to the airfield. And one of the strangest things I ever saw in my life was I was on that road jogging to the airfield. Ah, loudy. I'm surprised main post is called missile defense area because that's where we used to live. That's a missile defense area. Yikes. Means it's a target now. Yeah, I used to live right here for 2 years. Eddie heard of ski jurying? No, Leslie, not really. Is that? I dream about it having a dog sled. Okay, Leslie, that's cool. Clyde, Matt Smith. I know a few years back I flooded the whole area. Alpha Omega Supply. So it's weird heart sound. That's worrisome, but you better run. Grew up a feral human, Greg. Not quite, but I did spend my time in the woods. We have giant moose. Where you at, Giovanna? Well, where I'm talking about going, they got moose there too. In fact, somebody there was telling me she saw a moose today, right in her backyard. This very day. Right now, there's 2 foot of snow. Are you in Minnesota? Okay, Minnesota. Got it. Minnesota. All right, I do want to give some other thanks out to people. I had several people went in and gave me some super chat, thanks within the messages on my site. No offense, but this doesn't sound like a good idea. You're going to need some provisions in order to get established. Yeah, I'll have an operating base to work from. There will be an operating base to work from. I won't be just thrown alone into the wilderness, but I'll be able to build a cabin and do things. Thunder Bay, okay, north of Minnesota. Got it. Thunder Bay. Sounds like a cool place to play. All right, so I'm going to Google the Big Bear City flood. Oh, I mean, Mom, you can rebuild the greenhouse with a wood gable. It had a wood truss going down the center, and I had struts to support it. It stood there for 4 years and took some really hard winds. Just didn't make it. Even an office. See, I'll even have guys. I can run YouTube. I have an office. And like I say, I'll have a base of operations on that property with the actual electrical power, but it's a wilderness out behind it. So yeah, so I'll get to be in both worlds, and I'll still get to garden and do some of that kind of stuff in the summer. I don't know how it's going to be interesting to try to raise worms there. I might or do some worms. Land of the sleeping giant. Thank you there, Zen. But you know, I'd have to close out things here first. So what I'm worried about on the kind of pay I'm looking at having. I'll stop this share. Well, hang on. Let's look at a couple things real fast. Space weather. Look, we got another X-class flare kicking out from this side of the sun. That's that sunspot AR 3234, which has kicked out so much stuff. It's going around now on the other side. It's been a very active sunspot. Just kicked out another X-class flare. Fortunately, it's not aimed directly at us. There's some more stuff coming at us. We've seen some of that build up real fast. Yeah, I might get to see some aurora. Those aurora are not in Maine right now, but Alaska, where I used to live, has got aurora hanging overhead. I saw a lot of aurora up there. Asteroids, nothing I'd be too concerned about with asteroids. Power out here in Kentucky. Yeah, I was showing that a minute ago. Peanuts, I may have to. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. I was just trying to finish sharing the stuff I was sharing. I'll talk about it here in a minute. Hang on. I was going to show something else. City boy can catch a trout and skin a deer. How about that? Well, good for a city boy then. I was born and raised on the island, Manhattan, New York. And I've been hunting and fishing every year of my life since. Just 12. Okay, well, very good. And you're 63. Well, I turned 63 in just a matter of a few days. I'm chasing right tight behind you there, my friend. All righty, let's stop this share. Stop share. Hey, hello. I've seen the Northern Lights 4 times. Okay, 4 times. I've actually seen them here in Alabama, but there's a really strong solar storm that caused that, and they were pure red. Most of the time I saw them in Alaska, they were green, just green veils hanging overhead. I could look to the south and see them. It's far north in Alaska. All right. So, excuse me. I'm looking at a substantial loss in income. Now there might be some options, but basically my work is going poof. And it's not just me, it's hitting other guys too, and it's probably going to get bigger because they're talking about taking this thing here and making it commercial, and they're trying to re-scope what they're doing there at Marshall Space Flight Center. So they're taking people off of it. And I'm getting some work from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. I'm actually I'm doing a hazard analysis for the production of avionics boards that's going to fly on a satellite for the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, a couple of them. But those are little short jobs, they're not major big jobs. A ski journey is with your Huskies hooked up to an urban sled that has wheels. Okay, I got that. That might be a good summertime activity for them. That might be. Yeah, I was thinking about getting a dog sled team up there. There's always snow there. In fact, when I lived in interior Alaska, we didn't have 2 foot of snow. We had snow 9 months out of the year, but we didn't get as much snow as they're getting in Maine. Because in interior Alaska, if it wasn't for the fact that all the moisture is locked up for 9 months out of the year, it'd be a desert. I mean, if all that snow was turned to the equivalent in water, it'd be less than 10 inches. So interior Alaska, which got forest everywhere and all kind of critters and lakes all over the place for growing mosquitoes. If the moisture wasn't locked up, frozen 9 months out of the year, it would be a barren desert. So you should come to Idaho. Okay, Leslie. Sounds good. Send resume to Elon. Well, yeah, I'm hearing Blue Origin's hiring in town. Elon have a lot of stuff here in town. I have to relocate for Elon. Although they're saying that there might be some work out of Edwards Air Force Base, which is now called Armstrong. Maybe something in Houston. I don't know, guys. If I got to relocate, I got to relocate. You know what I mean? There's an option. If I could, like I said earlier, if I could sell at least 40 pounds of worms a week, I can make it work out. Maybe rent a house. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, not lose everything I've got. That's the object here. How to get through this and not lose everything I've got. One option is there's two options that cause me to lose a lot of what I got. One is I just sell everything I can, liquidate it, and hope between that and 3 years of back taxes, where I should be owed money, I'll have enough to finish paying off enough of the rest of my debt to kind of get me out of trouble. I'm paying $2,000 a month credit card debt, guys, and I didn't. I had an ex-girlfriend ran most of that debt up, unbeknownst to me, and then she hightailed it. So you gotta be careful when you let somebody have a credit card. I only let her use one. I didn't realize what else she was going to be able to do with that information. This was years ago. I was much younger and much more naive in the ways of people that want to rip you off. I was too trusting, and you can pay for that. I forgot the town, but it's near Biggest Lake. Okay. Out here, one room goes for $700 a month. Well, yeah, I could actually get a pretty penny renting this house out. I'd have to clean it up. I'd have to make sure I got enough money to clear it up, clean it up, and fix some stuff in it. Refresh my screen so I see how many people's actually in there. We got 117 in the house now. Okay, very good. I could use a few more thumbs up. So that means I'd have to be able to invest the money to get the house fixed and get it rented out before I got to the place I couldn't make payments. If that happens, then bankruptcy comes into fore, and I could lose everything. Now, bankruptcy, might get me out of my debts, but I lose everything. I'll probably lose my property in Arizona and here too. Lee ought to be able to help you since he charges 500 people $35 per month. Does that mean he's got 500? I was wondering about that. He's not done too bad, is he? Yeah, well, good luck. Yeah, good luck with that, right? Edwards is an hour north of me. Okay, Chris. So you down in the LA area, Chris? How close are you to LA? Yeah, I drove through there a long time ago. Actually, I drove through there when I was coming home from Alaska to Alabama. I turned down the west coast, got Mojave Desert, turned left, went to the big crack in the ground, turned right. When the cactuses looked like this, I turned left again and drove home to Sweet Home, Alabama. I don't know if you don't give up. I'm not giving up. I just got to figure out how to game it, how to work it all out. Because I'm not going to have the income to sustain myself the way I'm at right now unless something gives. I got a plan now to be able to get through, because, a lot of times when you're hunting jobs, it takes months to switch from one job to another. I don't have months. I got huge bills I'm paying. So I got to figure out a way to handle that. Moose Lake. All right. Fort Payne. Hey, Fort Payne. I know where that is. I've been up there many times. Looking for a place to rent. Simplify, maybe we'll talk. Email me, greg@greengregs.com. You're in Fort Payne looking, so you would come to Tony, Alabama. Email me at greg@greengregs.com. You can find my email on my website, greengregs.com. Scroll the bottom page and find my email there. 2.5 with traffic. So if you wanted to rent from me, if you're willing to help me, kind of fix a place up to get for starters, we can knock off, at least initially. 23 Angels 5. Don't feel bad about being deceived, Greg. It's just life. Yeah, boy. I tell you what, I've learned some lessons in life. I got some big eyeballs in the back of my head. I know where I've been. I just wish that I could turn them around, take these eyeballs in the back of my head and put them into these eyeballs, so I can see where I'm going a little better. By the time you get it all figured out, you're you're almost, you got a few years on the calendar there. You can sell worms up here easily. Oh, that sounds good. Fishing worms probably up there. Actually, fishing worms are the most profitable way to sell them. Sell them by the cup. You get like a lot more money per pound that way. A lot more. It's just I don't have the time right now to couple them and distribute them. So I sell what I could ship. That would be the best way to do it. And where she's at, tons of lakes up there, mate. Tons of lakes there. There's a credit card companies that are offering 0. Yeah, John, but I've got to retire this debt some way or find some other means to pay the cards, even with the interest being knocked down. I got to find some way to do that. Hex face, women can definitely teach you some lessons. Woo, I ought to be the smartest man on earth. Lowdy, I should be the smartest man on earth. I have learned a lot of stuff the hard way. I was just too trusting, too naive. My daughter's in Vista, California, close to San Diego. Okay. Warrior's Heart, you could sell the heck out of worms here. We have lakes, tourists. Oh, okay. So where you at, Warrior's Heart? Giovanna's in Minnesota, right? I live at the shores of the biggest lake up there. Simplify, trying to get closer to Huntsville, looking for good work. Really nothing left down here. Well, now, if you're interested in sharecropping, we could talk. I might have rent and income combination possibilities. I say might. So, few days, do you know where Moose Lake is? Lake Superior. Oh yeah, it's the biggest lake. You're right. Lake Superior. Hey, Cindy Lou, how you doing? Lake Superior. That's a big lake. Deep and wide. All right, guys. I think we've done enough damage here for now. It's 3 a.m. I got to get up because I got to get up early. I got a lot to do tomorrow. I got to go get a motor for my trauma. But, 3 years ago, I had to shut my worm farm down. I had, my dad died, my brother died. I had problems with the house. I had a lot of issues. And then I was having problems with worm beds, moles. I had to rebuild them. I actually tried to go to another place to buy worms to kind of hold me over, and then all those darn worms ran off. That's what I discovered. I don't want those kind of worms. I don't want to do business like that. I was determined to raise my own worms and get a better quality worm over time, and I got that now. So there's a few of you bought worms from me, and everybody buys worms from me. It says they're great worms. They said they're really good. So if you're in the house and you got a difference with that, let me know. One thing I did right, 0 credit card debt. There you go. I was close to that, but I had an ex-girlfriend got hold of my credit cards and just like wiped me out, guys. Not able to pay for you, buddy. Well, thank you there, Giovanna. Yeah, we're about to call it a night here. Everybody tell me where you're at. Branson's a good idea. Everybody tell me where you're at. I'm in Tony, Alabama right now. I'm struggling to see if I can figure out a way to keep this place and keep the place in Arizona. And so I'm working it. Keep rolling with the punches. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm just trying to puzzle out. And I don't know if it'll work. I'm trying to come up with a plan. It may or may not work. It may crash. But anyway, it's not going to be easy. But I'm going to see what I can come up with. Hope so, Jesse. Hope so. Central California. Branson's great. Georgia, Southern Colorado. Okay, Zen, are you close to Colorado Springs, Trenton, Florida, Chatsworth, Georgia, Madison, Alabama. Hey, DPK, how you doing? James Couch, Indianapolis, Heron, Illinois, Oregon, Ohio, David Myers. Hey, David. Actually, there's a guy named David Myers that works at NASA. CNR Center or CNR. Northeast Pennsylvania, Kentucky, Bluefield, Virginia, Apple Valley, California, Northeast Georgia. No, oh wait, in Northeast Georgia. Hey, Ryan. Osage County, Oklahoma, Ohio, Hexafus, Indiana, Turks and Caicos Islands. Well, that's cool. I'm hiding in Pelosi's closet. Uh-oh. Semper 5, Life 13, Fort Payne, Alabama. Well, you're up late like me. Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. All right, Giovanna. Thunder Bay. Just bought me a pound of worms. Well, thank you, Gabe. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Close to Colorado Springs. Okay. Driven through that area. That's where we got NORAD, you know. NORAD's there. That's pretty cool. All right, Gabriel, I see your order. I see Rochelle Papitas' order. I see a payment from less bookkeeping. That's the way to do it. Less bookkeeping. That's very good. Thank you. I get 2 for 1. 1 when they're breeding. There you go. Chapter 11. May come to that, Iron Woman. May come to something like that. I don't know. If I can't either rent this place out or sell it, we're talking bankruptcy. It's Space Force. There you go. So I've either got to find another high-paying job fast, a way to rent this place out or sell it, or it's bankruptcy. Ultimately, if my worms, y'all buy worms tonight, I appreciate that. If this were consistent and I were, you know, if I had built my customer base back up, even just halfway, I'd be fine. But we're not there, guys. Got to build the customer base back up for the worm farm. Yeah, I lost a lot of market share when I shut down, but I had to shut down. I didn't want to, but I had to. But I got a lot better worm. I guarantee you my worms are better than what these other people are shipping out. Iron Woman, I got so much debt reorganizing, it's still going to be more than I can pay. I got a huge debt. My credit card debt is more than my debt on my house. Not a ginormous amount more, but it is more. And the payments are twice as much. You can keep your stuff on Chapter 11. Some things, but if you're living there, But what I worry about is if I file Chapter 11 and I'm staying here, I'm probably going to lose the place in California. Not California. That's what I'm thinking. Arizona. If I can find a way to sell the worms, renting the place out and stuff like that, I might be able to keep it. Or maybe I could sell this place and keep that one out there. That's the kind of stuff I'm juggling with, guys. Hey, Truth Hurts, appreciate that. Keep your head up and chest out. Always be knuckled up and ready. Things will work out, boss man. I'm working on it, Truth, man. I'm just trying to figure out. Oh, I need a rich sugar mama. A rich sugar mama. Well, hey, are you rich nowadays? My son is in Arizona. All right, Peanuts. A rich sugar mama. You days, are you rich? Hey, Granny, how you doing? Yep, late Granny. Yeah, we got a bunch of night owls on my channel. I discovered I can go live anytime, and I'm gonna get at least 100 people in the room. But if I post a video, now this video will do fine tomorrow. It'll grow and people will watch it. But if I actually post a video close to midnight and it's not live, I don't get no views next day. Just tiny views, 500 all day. But somehow, reason if people are looking at it first, the algorithms will like it and they'll pump it up through, and it'll survive tomorrow. Tesla had 3 in Colorado Springs. Oh no. Yeah, Iron Woman was laughing behind. Rich in more ways than one. Okay. Okay, I got you. Transfer your Arizona place to your grandbaby. That might. That's a possibility. It's a strong possibility. Be something like that. Strut your stuff in Florida. Lots of rich ladies. Oh, got a Florida strut my stuff, huh? New days is richer. Yeah, I think you might be on something, Granny. I think you might be on to something. Well, email later, been watching for years. Okay, hate to hear you've been in bad news. Well, thank you there, Simplify. Yeah, go to Tesla space. Yeah, I'd have to relocate for that. Blue Origin's here in town. I might could do something with them, but we'll have to see, guys. Have to see. I got some tough decisions to make, but even when I make the decisions, it may or may not pan out, no matter what I do. All right, Dolores, Colorado. All right, very good. Ex-New York City prepper, Greg. You're still strong for your age. That's a blessing. That's true. That's true. I can go outside and I can shovel horse dovers better than most 20-year-olds. Man, I can. There's things I can still do. But you know, she is a very special person. You got that right, Granny. Come to Utah, okay? Definitely may visit. Yeah, I need to get around and do some visiting one day. Behind, I got a lot of friends in Utah too. Loudy. Yeah, she says, thank you, aren't we all? Yeah, everybody's special. That's true. Guys, especially you guys. Oh, yeah, I was going to share. Hang on, guys. Let me switch screens so I can watch your chat over here. And then I'm going to go over here and look at who some of the donors were earlier. So 2 labs are gone and a third converted to school for the blind and deaf. Lab? Life is hard. Yeah, age makes you wise. That's true. But it wouldn't be nice to have the age and all the spryness of youth. You know what's the problem with the young, with the youth? It's that youth is wasted on the young. That's what's wrong with it. All right, I didn't really say that right. Let me What's I gonna do? I was gonna have that other screen up. Give me a second, guys. I got so many things down here. So many tabs. Takes me a minute to figure out which one's got the chat on. Okay, it should be that one. So move it around. There we are. Now I'm reading the chat over here, straight across. And now I am going to go to PayPal. So you gave me donations. Oh, did we get a super chat? We got a super chat. Wow. Truth hurts. Keep your head up, chest out, knuckled up, and be ready. Things work out, boss man. Yeah, I think I saw her, didn't I? I appreciate that, Truth hurts. Working on it. Oh, I'm just sitting on this screen because I just switched. That's what it is. Officer Hard, yep. Oh, Granny. Can't be wore out, Granny. Hang in there, Granny. Pray for Granny, everybody. That's one of the things we used to do. That color. Oh, you love the color. Oh, thank you, Cindy Lou. Appreciate that. Let's see. It's too hot to wear a long sleeve shirt today. It's hot in here. What's my password, guys? Somebody tell me what my password is. So if y'all that smart. No, I'm not sure I'm that smart. Let me think a minute. I'm on musical instrument. I was unable to comment for over a week. What happened there, Granny? Well, we got some new worm order from Gabriel, Rochelle, less bookkeeping, Tyler Clinton. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. So let's get a look. See, now some people came into my page and hit the donor button, and I know I can tell by the amounts because all worms have interesting pricing. So you got a payment from Thomas Adams of $20. Greg Slusher donated $100, guys, and Angela Gardner 25. Tab P. I don't know who Tab P is. Maybe if I click in here to give me a name. Sometimes that'll happen when you go into the order. tell you who the name really is. Support Green Greg's cause. Appreciate that. Tab P or Tabit P. I ain't getting the name. I'm trying to give credit to all those who have donated as much as I can find them. I missed one in the chat earlier in the video, so I'm called that out. And we got Charles Lawson. No, he ordered worms, Charles, but that's cool. That's good. Baby Dream Cakes, $25. Barton Travis, $20. Aaron Nelson, $25. Angela Bloom ordered 20 pounds of worms for $775 and just asked a shipper too. For now, I suppose she wants the rest the next day. Pretty soon, I don't know. You need to tell me when you want the rest of them. I appreciate that. That's a big order. Biggest order I've had in a while. Randall Long gave $50. Randall Long. All right. Then we had worm orders from Tyler. Worm orders, man, that helps me, guys. That counts. Worm orders. Tyler Clinton. Les Bookkeeping. Rochelle Papetis. Now, Rochelle's bought from me before. Gabriel. I'm sure you pronounce your last name, Gabriel. Let me look at Les Bookkeeping. Oh, it's Leslie Grenfell. Okay. In the chat room. Thank you. In the chat room. Now we know who that is. All right. Very good. That's what I was kind of thinking. Loudy, guys. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all really cheered me up today. I won't allow some bimbo to screw him over. You're looking out for me there, Granny. I appreciate you. Much love. I'll be in charge of making sure he picks a lady for their heart. Okay, so you're my guardian angel lady. You're my lady picker, guardian angel. Every guy needs one of those because I've definitely messed up in the past. You got to come up with a good niche. You got a lot of people who love you. Well, thank you. Weather the storms. Yeah, we've had some tough storms here. That's what I was showing y'all today, guys. We've had some tough storms. Lord, guys. So, all right. Well, y'all saw my greenhouse earlier today. If you've not seen it, go back and watch that video, the last live session I did. You can click on live videos, go to my playlist, or go to my page on my YouTube channel and click where it says live. And look at the last one I did today. The thumbnail shows the greenhouse blown apart. Yeah, it happened today. That was rough, man. Especially considering everything else going on with me right now. It kind of hit me real hard. But you guys come in and y'all just, I thought, I've shared with y'all every time I go out there and have to fight snow. And, that's where I started my channel. I started this channel at that greenhouse. My first few videos were about the aquaponics greenhouse and aquaponics in general. I could do more videos on aquaponics. I may one day. Or microgreens, or maybe mushrooms, or building cabins in the woods. Building some bushcraft stuff. That might need to be another channel. Anyway, that might need to be another channel. But so, yeah, these people all gave to me, guys. Appreciate that. And then there was people that did on the video. There's people that did the what do you call it? The thanks that you can give after the video. Why did that video disappear? The thanks you can do. Oh, that one just like disappear. Where'd it go? Let me check the back button. Anyway, that might need to be. Oh no, it's this video. Man, where did the video go? I was wanting to watch. How y'all doing? All right. There it is. I'll scroll down. I don't know if I catch them all. I'm just trying to do it. Probably not. There's so many messages in here. I'll see if I can catch the ones that gave me the thanks things within the comments. If I don't miss any. I'm scrolling, I'm probably missing a bunch of stuff. Angel Blame in our next channel, that video says, praying for you, Greg. So sorry, buddy. Well, you've been an angel. Angel's been an angel. Thank you, Angel. There's a bunch in here. I must be scrolling past them or something. I'm not looking in the right place. There's one. Tiffany Harrison, $20 from Tiffany Harrison. She says, such a tragedy. We feel for you. Prayers, take care. I thought there was another one right behind hers before it. Don't see it. We had Metal Alchemist, $2. Yeah, I like to give people credit when they try to help me out this way. All right. One is 7 Ener. I guess it's Canadian, $6.99. Thank you. Trisha Hammock, $5. Thank you. Somebody get $50 in here. I'm not seeing them. Through a thanks. But scroll past it. Got a lot of messages in here today. Man, I probably scrolled past it already. There it is. There it is. Mo River Cheryl. Mo River Cheryl, $50. Oh, there's some more. Mo River Cheryl, $50. Perfect Balanced Gardening, $9.99. Wildman Williams, $10. Samuel Turner, $20. And Nika Motorcycles and Meditation, $50. That's 2 for $50. Wow. Holy smoke, guys. All right. I'm just trying to give people credit and give them thanks. So I had to look you up. All right, enough of that. Let's come back to the video. It's late. I'm ready to call it a night, guys. Hang on. Where's my video tab? It's down here. Bing. All right, I'm going to come back in here and pull up the chat room again, see what I did or didn't miss. A second. Pickaxe, how you doing, buddy? I will if I can, Pickaxe. I'm going to try. I've got some nice help today. That's going to definitely get me closer to being able to do it. So, hey, Snow Raven, that's a nice offer you made earlier. Your followers love you and support you. Thank you, Snow Raven. I appreciate you. I appreciate your nice offer. Gigi will be sending you cash out, work, and friends and family. Okay. So let's see here. Thank you, Snow Raven. Well, plan on buying worms for me. Thank you. Thank you, Mellow Alchemist. Saw you earlier. Weather the storms. If I missed anything while I was down looking for all this stuff. Serenity Kelly. Greg, come up here and stay with me. No charge as you figure it out. Well, thank you there, Serenity. Yeah, I've got a few offers. I appreciate that, guys. Starting a tool bus into a school, travel the country. That's an idea. Go around the country and teach lessons. Worming. I have to get me a little trailer, put me some worm beds in. We'll teach worming. Probably the best way to do lessons those via the internet. Great Atlanta says she's rich. All right, very good, very good, very good, guys. I appreciate it. Trisha Hammock. Highway, Greg. Right on, Greg, says Cindy. Tell me where and how tomorrow. Where and how to what, Granny? Oh, send money. You always go to ringregs.com. Do I ship worms? Yes, Sherry. I ship worms all over the United States. Inside, I ship them within all the 48 states to Alaska, Hawaii will only, you can only ship blue worms to Alaska, so I really can't ship worms to Alaska. I've shipped worms to Puerto Rico. No, I can't ship worms to Hawaii. I've shipped worms to Alaska, and I've shipped worms to Puerto Rico, and both shipments arrived just fine. Yes, it does. What do what there, Mulla? Oh yeah, ship worms. Yeah, absolutely. Your prepper has his chat family say a prayer for you earlier. Well, they did. Well, tell New York prepper I said thank you. He was actually in my live chat. He popped in. Rex Bear popped in. Angela Greg has the best worms I bought from many others. Greg's best. Well, thank you. Make big blooms. Now, see that I like that. That's the kind of testimony that'll help. Hey, appreciate that, Timmer. Timmer 23. I wish I could be more Greg's, but oh man, that helps. Every little bit helps, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, see, Angela Bloom has bought worms from me. And what she just said, she's bought from several others and said, I got the best. I have, that's one of the reasons I shut down. I wanted to get a good breed of worms going. The flighty ones I figured would all leave if I didn't do anything for a couple of years. And so I got worms that are well adjusted to the environment out here. And it does get cold out there, believe it or not. And it's not like Maine cold, Alaska cold, but it gets cold. You know, we've had some cold weather. They just survived a real good cold snap here when it got close to zero and stayed below freezing for 4 solid days. Huge health worms. Granny's got worms from me. Angela's got worms from me. Yeah, write me up a little testimony or something. That'd be great. Or better yet, I can't ship worms to Canada. I'm sorry. Just inside the United States. So do me a good favor. Give me a favor, guys. Go on some of the user groups in Facebook. Go look at worms or vermiculture groups in Facebook and go and leave comments. Hey, I bought worms from Green Graders that were great. That would be, you know, I go in there and say I'm selling worms, but that's just me blowing my own horn. But other people are going in to Facebook user groups that are on the topic of worms and vermiculture and say, hey, I bought worms from Green Graders. That would do a lot, right? Hey, Chewy Weather, how you doing? Now, Chewy Weather is my personal weather forecaster. He watches after me, guys. He's good. He's also likes to log, working these timber yards. So and he's thinking about moving close to Snowflake, Arizona. Thank you, Granny. Angela, if you do that too, as many worms you bought, that would be very helpful. Go and look in Facebook. There are user groups that try to share information on raising worms. Just go in and leave a note. Say, hey, I bought worms from Greg. They're awesome. Green grass. Regular strong will bounce back. I'm trying Snow Raven, but man, I think I'm about to bounce back and get hit again. It's been a tough week, guys. Grow crickets for the woke crowd. Well, it might be a future in that, right? Crickets. So cricket crackers. Crickets and crackers. Yeah, we can start a whole restaurant. Fish and chips, crickets and crackers. Have to open one like New York City, right? Be a big hit restaurant. Oh, it's got to be super fancy. Oh yeah, the most snobby chef you can find. That would be it. Yeah, a real super snobby chef serving cricket crackers. That's what people go to. Man, all those guys will just flock to that and throw money at them. Yeah, cricket crackers for pet stores. Now, there's a good idea. That's a great idea. Bible says by topic, Greg, you could earn some money by making a course on Udemy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking one day I may do some courses. I just got to get some time to do it. Right now, I've got a paper I need to finish. Very national security oriented. Go out and raise snails. Oh, okay. So not snails, it's Sonalia. I don't know what Sonalia is. Sonalia. Whew. All right, I think we're about ready to go here. Bumbles bounce, they don't fall down. Oh, Lottie, Lottie. Mountain back high time, 420. Hey, buddy, that's Ransom. One of the best channels on YouTube. Hey, guys, I enjoyed Ransom interviewing me. He put music to it, and just, man, that was rocking. And he put all kinds of special video effects in. Yeah, Ransom does a great channel, guys. Check him out. Check out Ransom there. Mountain High Time, 420 TV, and he gave me $4.20 super chat. That's awesome, Ransom. I know Ransom. Ransom gave me a ride up in Colorado. So he's a great guy, man. I'll vouch for Ransom. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Crickets for chickens. There you go. Sorry for spelling errors. Don't worry about spelling errors. That's fine. That is fine. Yeah. Ransom. Awesome, man. Yeah, check out Ransom's channel. Go, you know, he does some good music mixing with topics and stuff. You know, it's a party over there. It's a party. They actually sell microgreens to pet stores. Well, you know, at the farmer's market, I had somebody would come buy microgreens for her bearded dragon. Guarantee you, guys. Guarantee. Yeah. Ransom gave me a ride up in Colorado. I bummed a ride off him. All right. So, all right, guys, we need to call it a night. It is 3:25 in the morning, my time. So I was getting close to 5 on the East Coast. Bag dried dealt water. There you go. Might do it. Might do it. These mushrooms. I just saw a store up the road here selling local dried mushrooms. You could sell worms to chicken stores. There you go. Chicken stores. Lordy. Guys, I want to thank everybody here from the bottom of my heart. I was shaken up by my greenhouse, especially after everything I've done to it. I mean, I've spent a lot of time and money getting that thing fixed up. Just got it fixed up, I thought, and then boom. And that coming just right after, you know, news from my work. It's made it hard for me today. It's been a hard day. I had to just leave. I had to go just take a drive and kind of decompress a little bit. But y'all helped me a lot, you guys. You really have. You've helped. Just the love y'all poured out has been immense. The donations have been very generous. That'll help get that place restarted. Even if I sell here, I can't just leave a gaping derelict building, which is a health hazard, injury hazard. And I want to see if I can't keep this place in some fashion or another, even if I have to lease it out. I'm going to try, guys. I can't guarantee it, but I'm definitely going to try. Good morning, Pennsylvania. Hey, Al, how you doing? All right. Y'all have helped me out. You've helped build my spirit. So that's what's at the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Y'all been good. We're family. You're a good family. Pray for Granny Lana and my granddaughter Kaylee. And pray for New Days, because New Days has got a procedure coming up. Definitely need to pray for New Days. If anybody else got a prayer request, just that happens for a reason. Look how many people love you. That's what built me up here, Mella, today. Y'all really have. Y'all built me up. One door closed, another opens. Where there's a will, there's a way. My dad always said that. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all helped me out with worm cells tonight, too. If I just find a way to keep that going, it'll cover a lot here for you. Thank you, Snow Raven. I appreciate it. I really do. Oh, special person. Well, y'all are special. Y'all are really special. Y'all made my day today. Love and prayers for you, Greg. Thank you, Oldest Dirt. How you doing, Oldest Dirt? I saw where you'd been in the chat room. I kind of missed you earlier. Oldest Dirt. Giovanna, fear not. Stay strong, Greg. We rely on you. I'll be here for y'all guys. You're here for me. I'll be here for you. Gigi, just try to relax for your heart's sake. Yeah, okay. Got a point there. Well, I need to go then, guys. I really do. I got to get ready, turn in. I got to get up early. I got to get ready to deliver some microgreens. I got to go to the store and get some stuff, motor for my trommel. And I don't think I have time in the morning. The store I want to buy, there's a local store where I bought my plastic from my greenhouse. I need to talk to them. I can also get metal hoops and stuff there. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for the super chats, for the love and appreciation. Thank you, mods. Thank you, attendees. I don't think anybody came in here as a troll tonight, did they? We didn't have any trolls. It's amazing. Wow. That is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say